Hey, good morning, Kevin here. I am going to show you how to make a simple 1.5-pound loaf of bread in an automatic bread machine. The reason why I make my own bread, and I've got a 2-year-old back there playing on a scooter, so we'll have a little music in the background as well. But the reason I make my own bread is because it's simple ingredients. And there's not all of those other strange ingredients that I can't even pronounce. I mean, you're making bread, people, but when you go to the grocery store and you buy a loaf of bread and you look on the ingredients list, they've got so much stuff in there. And I'm telling you right now, when I make my simple bread, I stick it in the fridge and it lasts for up to 2 weeks. So there's no reason to put all those preservatives in it, but I guess they've got to transport it, let it sit in the grocery, blah, blah, blah. Here's how simple it is. So first, I start off with 11 ounces of milk, heated to 80 degrees. I pour this in my handy bread basket. Next, I take an extra step. Instead of just dumping the ingredients in there, I've got 3 1/3 cups of bread flour, just pure white bread flour. Makes for an amazing loaf of bread. I put that in my bowl. Then I've got my sugar. I've got 1.25 tablespoons of sugar and 1 1/4 teaspoons of salt. I'll sprinkle that in there. And I like to use organic turbinado raw cane sugar, good stuff. And then for the salt, I use an iodized sea salt, good stuff. And this is the bread flour right there. Take my whisk, go through and just whisk all these ingredients together. It helps make more of a uniform loaf of bread. You know, I've done a lot of experimenting with it, and this is the best way that I find to do it. Now, your yeast, which is another important part, you're not going to mix together with all this. I'm actually going to carve just a little bit of a hole in the middle of the flour and salt and sugar that I have here to put that in. So I'm just going to dump this in my handy little bread basket here. See if I can get it in without spilling any over the sides. Getting close, getting close. We're going to do it, we're going to do it. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, accomplished. So now I'm going to spread this even. Oh, I've got my little helper. You can't see him, but I got Mr. James off to the side here. He loves to take things that are like my glass measuring cups and throw them on the floor. I mean, that's a favorite, definitely one of his favorites. So I've kind of carved a little. I wish I could show you, but it's going to mess some stuff up here. Let me just show you there. Yeah, see if you can see that. James is pointing to my yeast, which I'm going to pour in that little pocket in the middle. And last step, I've got 2 tablespoons of butter divided evenly, and I'm going to place them right on top in the 4 corners. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's finished. Now I'm going to take you over to my bread machine, which is over there. Hopefully I don't bounce this thing around too much. Okay, here's my bread machine. I'm going to lock it in. Hopefully my boy in the background over there isn't breaking anything. I've got glass out. He will break it. Favorite thing of his. So I'm going to go to the menu. See if you can see that there. I'm going to Well, first I gotta select the loaf. Pound-and-a-half loaf. I put it on number 4 for sweet bread because I don't like to overcook my bread, and it seems that when I put it on the sweet bread, it gives it the best texture. And we're gonna go color. I like mine light, and then I'm gonna hit start. There we go. You can see that. It does its thing. It takes 2 hours and 50 minutes. Bam, you got a nice fresh loaf of bread to enjoy. I'm Kevin, and thanks for watching my video. And as always, remember to hit that like button and subscribe. I'm out.